Get all this stuff situated. I have no idea how this all works on the phone side, so I can't really see everything. Doesn't look like I've got anybody here quite yet. That's fine, that's fine. I know it's a bit early for me. Don't normally do these things, but getting onto my exercise kick. Let's see, is anybody gonna roll up on in here? Looks like I should be live, which is good. It's good. Doing my little morning crypto walk, I guess. So as before I left the house, looked like Bitcoin was nice and high, you know, getting up to that over 37,000 per Bitcoin, which is awesome. Good shit for sure. So I'm just sitting there at my local frisbee golf course. They got a nice little walking path. It's pretty nice out here. It's like, yeah, check that out. Yeah. Hey, what's going on? It looks like we're starting to get some people up in here. Let me know if the sound sounds good. We got Nicholas. Good morning. Good morning. Just kind of doing that, you know, that morning walk. Figured that I might as well just bring the camera with me. Do a little talking head. What's going on, Golden Wolf? Yo! Sound is good. Awesome. I was afraid of that. Sorry if the camera's a little jiggly. I don't have a really good gimbal system quite yet. Considering this was like more of a spur of the moment thing. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get back into exercising. So bear with me, guys. I'll probably try to do some more of this stuff, you know, early morning exercise videos of mine. A little bit of caffeine. So, how are you guys all doing out there in the YouTube land? So, we've been seeing quite a lot of new stir-ups. Everybody's trying to create all that fucking FUD out there. Got that, what is it, out in the UK, they had a mining facility that got busted. And it's kind of funny, as quickly as that was in the news, it disappeared. Because my biggest thing about that is, you know, if it was so illegal, why did somebody bother renting the place, putting shelving units up, actually putting forethought about how to get this thing up and running? And they're going, oh, they're stealing electricity. And it's like, okay, now you don't even hear about it. At least with the Russian scientists, you were like, oh yeah, they were stealing electricity from a nuclear power plant and they're arrested. So I'm still trying to find information out on that UK bust. Still nothing, of course, right? And yo, what's going on? It's weird to see this all up on my phone. I got to kind of get used to it. Like, you guys chat and like it flashes on the screen for a moment and stuff, and then it fades away. But yeah, I'm just sitting here walking around in a frisbee golf course. There's one of the tee pads right up over there. And as soon as Nefarious Technology, good man, if you haven't subbed to his channel, go ahead and subscribe to him. Great content whenever he's got time to do the content, of course. He's got a 3080 Ti, the Ti. It's like, what's up, tech man? What's up, Grundy stuff and thinks? Oh yeah, crunches the discs. Oh yeah. I was out here a few days ago throwing a little bit. Hadn't thrown in a little while, so I sucked it up really bad. So my shoulder's like really sore today. After a couple of days, I haven't even thrown a disc in a couple of days, and my fucking shoulder's still killing me. So I'm like, you know what? I'm getting old. So I think it's time for me to try to do a little bit of exercising. So at the same frisbee golf that I go to, it's a little bit of a drive for me, but it's all good for a good place. It's free. And I, get out and I'm on a walking path. It's got a really nice long fucking walking path. It's kind of cool. I like it. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm gonna have a 3080 Ti. It's like that motherfucker was more expensive than my 3090. It's like my 3090, I paid just a little over $1,700 for it. This fucking 3080 Ti was 2 G's, and it's fucking limited. It's like I want it, but then at the same time, I'm like, man, fuck this fucking GPU. And it's like people want to sit there and rip on, Bitmain and all these other ASICs going, oh, they're centralized. So centralized, right? And it's like, no, they're not. Look at GPU manufacturers. You get 2. Oh yeah, I got myself a little something coming in, but it's like GPUs are just as centralized for mining as we're finding out as ASICs. So people's argument of, ASICs are centralized, it's like, no, your price to entry is a little higher, but no more centralized than GPU manufacturers, because NVIDIA is sitting here basically going, oh yeah, you bought your equipment, but guess what? We're going to tell you how and when you can use it. Which, to me, that's kind of bullshit. I'm hoping that once I get it, I can get a few people to help me unlock this thing. NVIDIA's sitting there trying to play dictatorship. I'm not cool with that. Not cool at all. Is it going to stop me from buying it? No. As you see, I spent 2 G's on a 3080 Ti. That's going to basically hash just as good as my 1080 Ti and about the same wattage as my 1080 Ti. So the efficiency, it still mines. Don't get me wrong. And then there's other algorithms. If you guys are watching Red Panda and a few other people, TechShinji and all them testing because they got their hands on it quicker than me. Nefarious hasn't come back in town yet for me to start testing on mine. Nice. Get yourself into the casino gulag of the lottery of GPUs. It's like I know people who have won a couple of times each month, and I've been able to poach one card off of there. Crypto McCall's has been playing the whole time. He has yet to win the card once. So, it's kind of bullshit. It really is. Should have bought some more 3080s. I have an order for 3080s. I've got 3 ordered up. I'm just waiting for the order to be fulfilled. And yeah, have 3 more EVGA For the Win Ultra 3s. Gunny's like, I've never won either. Yeah. And I don't recommend anybody to be fucking trying to get scalped fucking cards. I can't lay it out enough. If people aren't buying the fucking scalped cards, the price has got to go down. Hey, what's up, State? Yo. Just doing a little walking. Got my little Fitbit thing on my watch here, tracking my steps. The path here is technically closed. It's like, fuck that. I'll walk anyway. Check that out, man. They're doing like some electrical line construction. It's like such power. I want to harness that for a mining facility. And I know you guys haven't seen me posting a whole lot of videos. I've been, of course, working a whole lot on the background, putting some deals together. I wish I could talk to you about it. As long as everything gets going and goes through the way I want it to, there will be updates on this, guys. I will revisit and tell you what I've been working on. It's huge. It's huge. Life-changing huge. But can't talk about it. Another time. It's like you get something good going and you start talking about it and you just fucking jinx it on yourself. So yeah, we're just gonna leave it at that. So since I'm gonna be getting the 3080 Ti, like I was saying, it's gonna be the Asus Tough Edition. So it is one of the good ones. I mean, it's not their ROG Strix, but that would have been like well over $2,000 for a card that they're dictating what you can and can't use with it. But like Dave Jensen said, he's like, it's not impossible. It's just gonna be a little harder. Big deal. We'll see if they leak out their drivers again, because I don't see how they can sit there and tell you what you can and can't do with a product that you bought. Because if they're dictating like that, do you really own the product? That's kind of my outlook on that is, do you really own it? So I'm sure there'll be somebody that gets pissed off enough and goes, I broke it. Fixed. Because I did see leaks of it out. Hey, what's up, Crypto Bedell? Wow. Concrete's all fucking rutted out over here. This is like all brand new. Hey, what's going on, Bitcoin Jake? What up? Well, what up? Welcome to the party. If you're at work, man, I hope you got some caffeinated beverage. And this way you got to get that go-go juice for that motivation for the day. I have to say, this is the first time I'm like just actively walking this path since they built it like 6 years ago. Yeah, it was like 6 years ago they put this path up. Work after 2 hours of sleep, man. I hope you got a couple of pots of coffee for that one. Jesus Christ. Give that man an FA. Whew. Oh. But yeah, I'm kind of disappointed with the whole GPU market. I'm sure everybody is. We're all tired of it. It's like I almost don't want to do a whole lot of GPU videos because I don't want to rub it in people's faces. Haha, I got a GPU, you don't. And I don't want anybody feeling like that I'm doing that. But at the same time, I want to get you guys the information out there. So with testing on the 3080 Ti, definitely like put in some comments of coins or algorithms you'd like to see me test on. Something that it's like I'm not gonna care about the coin. It's like you guys should know I can give two shits about these shit coins. I only mine shit coins to get more Bitcoin. Cause I always equate to everything to hot rod racing and shit like that. Fucking mining Bitcoin's like drag racing. It's like top fuel drag racing. If you don't have a top fuel car, go into a different market. because that's really the only way that you get to mine Bitcoin is you're going to be playing with the big guys. You're going to spend $1 million plus to be competitive. I'm not saying that you can't run an an S9 at your house or something like that. It's definitely just a way for you to support the network, further decentralizing everything. But if you're wanting to be a full-time Bitcoin miner, you're putting in 50 million plus to be full-time, to be competitive. Where you want to be competitive on Ethereum, you're talking 50 to 100,000 to be able to have a good mining facility going, and be able to do it full-time. Whew. This has got a hella hill here. Whew. And it's like I'm in the blazing sun. It's like it's first thing in the morning. It's hot as hell out here. But that's some of the reasons why I tell people, mine shit coins. Oh, go watch Not an Apple Fan. His last 2 videos goes on about Nvidia's evil money grubbing plans. Fuck yeah, dude. Dude, all they're doing is fucking money. Hey, I got this new product. The miners are going to take it from you. So we're going to sell it to the scalpers. The fuck is that shit? And then they're like, oh, you dirty fucking crypto miners. You get to have the scraps. We're going to make these CMP cards for you. They're a generation or 2 old, but you should be happy to have something, right? It's like, fuck you, Nvidia. It's like you're going to sit there and sell to the scalpers while saying it's the mining community's fault. It's like, do you not realize that that most of the mining community are the gamers? It's like, yeah, I'm not expecting this 3080 Ti to be all that. I'm thinking that this is going to go into my daily computer, which I'm going to basically, my daily computer is going to get, dude. So I'm going to be sitting there because, like, you guys know that I got an LLC, and Crypto Mikkel is my business partner, my best friend and business partner. No better way to run a business, but with some good, trusted friends. I got the walking path here to shut the fuck down. How am I going to get around this? Because I don't want to rip up shit on them, but I have to hop a fence. Ugh. Oops, sorry guys. Had to hop a fence there. They got it all blocked off here. I had to hop the fence over there. All right, across the road here. But yeah, like I was saying, it's like now it's like GPU mining now is just as centralized as Bitmain. But I mean, if you think about it, there is, a few ASIC manufacturers out there. There are more ASIC manufacturers than there are GPU manufacturers. So now it comes down to, it's just how much capital do you have to deploy? And if you're going to sit there and you're going to you need a computer and you're going to mine with it, then yeah, certainly buy a graphics card, get a badass gaming computer going. Dude, you're golden. But if you've already got a good gaming computer and you're like, hey, I need to build a whole new computer for a mining rig, it's going to be a dedicated mining rig. You're going to spend about the same amount for an ASIC than you are going to for a new a new mining rig for GPUs, you know, ASICs versus GPUs. This is how come I got into ASICs in the first place. So I was looking at my, you know, the best bang for my dollar. And at the time, to put together an 8-card GPU rig was like, I mean, it's going back almost 4 years now. I mean, granted, you know, we were in the bear market right in the beginning of it. I started building rigs. And I started looking into the ASICs that everybody was talking shit about. And I was like, it's $2,000 after taxes, shipping, and import tax. It was less by $200 to $300 than building a GPU rig. Now, if you think about it, you got Bitmain coming out with that 3 gigahash ASIC miner, right? It's like, think about what it's going to cost you to build a rig that's an equivalent to that, to 3 gigahash. You're going to spend a whole lot more than buying an ASIC for $30,000 to have 3 gigahash. Considering that, you know, my best 3080 only does 100 megahash. My 3090 only does 120.1 megahash. To get 3 gigahash, you're going to be deploying some serious capital. And that, you know, brings you down to, you know, should I go with an ASIC? Well, for Ethereum, I would say no, because they're pushing through with the, you know, trying to put the merge out there so they can go into proof of stake. God knows how quick that's gonna happen. It could be next year. That's what they're shooting for, Q1 of next year. I think more realistically, it'll be the end of next year. Probably more realistic for them. So I mean, yeah, I feel that we got at least another year, up to 2 years on the high side, considering that Vitalik is sitting there bitching about how he doesn't have enough back-end coders to do all the work. Not everybody's in agreement. They're having issues with the implementation of the 1559 with the payout structure. So, fingers crossed, EIP 1559 might get delayed too. I'm hoping. One can hope, and then right afterwards, let a DeFi boom happen. Oh, make mining great again. But there are other things that are mineable that'll get you some good Satoshis for Bitcoin. Some Raven coin, pretty decent. I like their little platform of, you know, being able to register assets on there, but overall project, I'm not up for it. I'll throw some hashes at it if it's profitable. If it gets me more Bitcoin, for sure. Whew. It is warm, and I'm wearing this awesome DCA shirt. You want to know where you can get that shirt? Dogelord.com. Don't delay. Buy today. Sweet swag on there. I'm going to be doing a rebranding on here. Instead of it being crypto and hot rods, we're going to change it up a little bit here. That was the original name. Actually, the original name of this channel is before a lot of you guys was Crypto Brothers. Because I actually started up this YouTube channel with my baby brother. He's got lettuce hands. I've got the diamond hands. Oh, with the octo miners, I don't think it's a scammy. They're hard to get your hands on, and they are expensive. I do know people with octo miners. They work great. I've got equivalents of them. Yeah, Bitcoin Jake. My little brother got some lettucey hands. So right after he decided to quit the YouTube aspect, because he was supposed to be my my editor, and he failed. But it allowed me to drive on and do my thing, which was fine. And I rebranded and went to crypto and hot rods, kind of combination of both things I like, hot rods and mining. It is hot out here. I'm glad I do have some water in my back pocket, but I want to finish my caffeine. I actually never walked this path before. There's a lot back here. A lot of nature. Ton of nature out here. They got trees that they planted, which is kind of cool. I wonder if it's like a tree program that they were doing over there. Someone's got a nice little garden over there. I won't dox their house though, but they got a nice little garden. Damn, the houses over here are pretty nice. They just live underneath the power line. I wouldn't want to live directly under. I want a mining facility by these power lines, but I wouldn't want to live by them. But to keep answering your question on the octo miners, I've never purchased anything myself through Octominer. I've reached out to them to see if they would do a sponsored review, even if I had to return it back to them. They had said that they didn't have any new products that they were looking to promote yet, and they would get back to me at another time. I know that was probably blah, blah, blah. Your YouTube channel is too small. Have Red Panda talk to us type of deal, having almost 1,500 people, subscribed isn't really enough. And I get it. These guys are spending money, research, and all that good shit. But I do like the server cases for mining with GPUs. You can isolate your cooling a lot easier. You can condense the rigs. So like on the open air frames, it takes up a ton of fucking room. A ton of room. Since I've gone to server cases, 4Us, 5.5Us, a 6U, I will not go back to anything else. It is permanently server cases for GPUs, server cases for FPGAs. It is easier to deploy, and I could put so I've got like almost 40 GPUs sitting on one shelf because of the server cases. Yeah, you're dealing with Delta fans. Yeah, they're a little noisier. Put them into a room you're not using with some good air, with a couple of windows in it. Get a cross breeze going on. That's free mining tips right there. Not advice, tips. Stuff that I did. One of these days I'll do an update from the mine. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe later on today. I don't know. It depends on how motivated I am when I get home. I got a bunch of stuff I got to do. Stuff that I've been working on has been occupying most of my time. But after walking around, after playing frisbee golf a couple days ago, I'm like, damn, I got the fucking the case of the COVIDs sitting around the house too much shit going on. So I'm like, man, I got to get out, do a little exercising, get the blood pumping, get a good sweat on. And let me tell you, with this awesome Doge Lord shirt, nice and black, I'm sweating good. um, and I still have to do the 1070 EVGA super clock card. See if I can repair it. Hopefully, it didn't short circuit the core, and I didn't spend $100 some odd on a broken GPU. Oh, if you're hearing like little background noises, there's a bird squawking, there's a plane over my head, and you might hear a little bit of wind noise because I'm walking and I'm using an earpiece, so it's not like I'm fully set up to be doing talking heads and out about. I was kind of more seeing how well the stream quality would be if I could even stream. I was really kind of curious to see how that would turn out. And I'm like walking on a boardwalk right now. Stream is good. Nice, nice, nice. Because, you know, being summertime now, I don't want to be stuck at home. So I'd like to sit there and try to get some, you know, out and about videos, do some car shows. You guys interested in doing like car shows and stuff? I've got my 74 Chevelle that I've had for well over 10 years. That's my baby. But I do like going to car shows. And if you guys are interested in car shows and stuff, I can sit there and thank you, Golden Wolf. But I'd like to sit there and maybe go to a car show or two and randomly talk to people, see if they'll go on the camera and talk about Bitcoin with them, see if they even know anything about Bitcoin. You know, a lot of the people that are at car shows, they're not as young as me. I'm like the kid at the car show with a badass ride. A lot of them are older generation boomers, as they would say. And, you know, talk crypto. I'd be surprised on how many people actually know crypto that you wouldn't even suspect it. Like, oh, yeah. I mean, I had a random conversation the other day with somebody. And they're like, he's like, yeah, my son loves Ethereum. And he'd like to get into mining, too. I was like, oh, God. I'm like, please stay away from Ethereum. It's a fucking dumpster fire. And he's like, why? And it went off into the tangent of fucking economics. Fucking economics. I mean, a lot of people just don't understand why they're getting into crypto. They know they need to get out of the dollar. And they know that they don't want to be in the heavily manipulated stock market bullshit. And they know that they need to be in a free market. And Bitcoin gives you that. But people get distracted by these fucking shit coins because, oh my God, for $1, I get a whole coin. If I buy $10, I only get so many Satoshis of Bitcoin. I can't buy a whole Bitcoin, so that's too expensive. Or you get people who have the thought pattern of, you know, they think it's stocks. Where they're like, oh yeah, I can't afford, you know, $37,000. And I'm like, you know, you could buy $10 worth, right? And they're like, really? A lot of people just don't even understand that whole concept. That you can buy a bit of a Bitcoin. I constantly have to remind people, you can sit there and buy $10 worth. Switch hands. It's like I'm holding on to a tripod that's got a little Joby grip on there for the phone, which is fine. But the whole setup's kind of heavy. I'd like to get one of the DJ Osmos. I'll have to dollar cost average into something like that because the kit that I want to get is like $700. Slacking on the the 12-ounce curls, yeah. It's just Mountain Dew Amp energy drink. So it's at least it's not an adult beverage. Too early for an adult beverage. So, yeah, it's actually really nice out here for where I'm standing at right now. Let's see if I can flip it around. Bink. Hey, now. There we go. This is really nice. I've got a good sweat going on. I'll keep that in mind, the morning stroll. Hey, if you guys like the talking head style like this, yeah, I mean, I could do more of it. It'll help motivate me to get out and about and exercise a little bit more. Kind of have those morning rants and stuff like that. I mean, if you guys like that idea, definitely smash that Lizzie like button, guys. And if any of you are new around here, I mean, I've seen everybody in chat. There, you guys are OG. But yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I could certainly do these more often, have a little bit more of a script. This was kind of like a little spur of the moment test. See if it even work. And I've been getting a lot of people asking me, oh, what should I be mining now? Profits are down. Well, be honest, profits are already down. They implement 1559. This is going to be the normal. So, I mean, unless this bullshit MEV implements, and then Ethereum is fucked if that does, because they're going to get a mining fee plus, fucking the MEV. It's like they thought the fees were expensive then. Just wait. I've been sitting here every time I see the Ethereum Dev Foundation people doing their public talks, I fucking shit post on them. And you get so many people that are like, just don't understand. They respond back to you going, oh, you don't understand. The 1559 is going to make Ethereum great again. It's like, what part of it? The price going up, or you happen to pay fees still, and it doesn't do anything for the ecosystem? You like an artificial pump and dump? Vitalik gave it to you. It's some of the reasons why I've believed in Ethereum Classic a little bit better. At least they're not changing the rules partway through the game. Other coins that are, if you're going to go dumpster diving into shitcoin land, at least pick one with fucking utility. I mean, Ethereum it's just a fucking platform to fucking launch scams. It was like a proof of concept. Can you actually make a smart contract? Yeah, you can. And with the activation of Taproot, smart contracts on Bitcoin, bro, Ethereum is obsolete. That's just fucking Bitcoin dunking on them. And then you got, coins like Monero. And it's like, yeah, you can be pretty damn private with Bitcoin. But at least with Monero, it's private by default. It's not something that you got to take an extra step for. So many people have a misconception that Bitcoin's private. Bitcoin is private if you mine it, buy it off the street, buy it with a burn phone at a Bitcoin ATM. Oh wow, there's a car coming up the pathway. Oh, this is hilarious. Yep, I gotta. Worker going through. One of the guys with the park district, making sure that the path that I'm walking on is still all nice and fresh. I'll get out of his way while he was taking up the whole road with the dump truck. So, whew, it is. It's not really hot out here. It's just humid. But like I was saying, you know, it's like you have Monero that's private by default, and I mine the shit out of it. I've been mining that since I've switched over to CPU mining, and I throw in every CPU that I have in my household that I control, because the wife's kid won't let me do it to his. He's like, no, I don't want mine to mine. I'm like, all right, I'll respect you on that. He could be making, you know, a couple of bucks a day, but he works at home. He's an IT guy, so he told me about Bitcoin in 2010. I didn't listen to him. He knew it was up. I didn't. But, you know, he was, you know, pretty young. You know, he was like 20 years old. It's like, I'm like, what do you know about this? What's this for? You just hold it. I needed more information than that. If I would have gotten more information, I would have jumped down the rabbit hole a long time ago. This is a pretty nice path, I have to say. But yeah, I mean, there's not very many projects that I'll sit there and actively show. I like Monero, you know. I mind the hell out of Beam. I like privacy. Privacy by default. I like that shit. I haven't mined any Conceal. I just never got into the project. It just seemed like there was small inherent issues with it. I can go over that in another video where I can do more research on that topic. But, you know, it's like, I'm not trying to mine every fucking shit coin out there. I mean, I've tested Grin, but that's a shit coin. It was a fucking bullshit shit coin. Beam did it better. Am I saying, you know, Beam's gonna be, you know, around for a long time? No, I have no fucking clue. I don't even care if you buy it. Really. Nice tech, man. Yeah, I figure I have no idea how far I've walked. I can't see my watch. It doesn't show me. I want to try to get at least like, you know, 6,000 steps real quick. Hey, what's up, Red Panda? Panda. So, yeah. You know, it's like I'm not trying to mine every fucking shit coin out there, like I was saying. If it's interesting, I'll hold on to it. 99% of the time, I just sell it for Bitcoin. It's like, yeah. Panda. Definitely smash that Lizzie like, guys. If you haven't already, smash it. Smash it hard. Helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Even if you don't like it, smash the thumbs down anyway. It doesn't matter. Engagement is engagement. YouTube does not care. But yeah, am I against ASIC mining with with particular projects? Yeah, because you've had certain ASICs and FPGAs coming out for projects like right off the bat, and it's like, why are you getting that much that much attention? It always raises red flags, just like Grin. Grin got way too much attention, especially when Sapphire decided to make a card just for them. Uh-oh, we got puppies. Oh, we got cute puppies. Oh, look, it's happy puppies. Happy and hot. Yeah, it's a warm one today. Couple of Dalmatians. I try not to dox people randomly. She looked like she was just having fun running with her doggies. She was hot, but she's not a hot rod though. Doing the same thing I'm doing, just getting a good sweat on. I have no idea where I'm at in town. I think I have an idea where I'm at. Never walked up over here, like I said. Ooh, I see another road. Hotties and rods. Yeah. That won't get me slapped by the Wi-Fi. No, not at all. Not at all. I've been streaming for almost an hour. You know what? I think it's time to turn around. Yeah. I'm gonna turn around, walk back to the truck. So you guys get the walk back with me. So I guess you guys could sit there and practically ask me whatever you want. I mean, go ahead, shoot from the hip. You got GPU Jesus's undivided attention. Now that the sun's more in front of me, I can actually see my my phone screen a little better. When moon? Well, as long as you bought Bitcoin, you're guaranteed to be on the moon. And depending on when you got your ticket, you've already made a trip up there. I mean, if you bought at the bottom of the bear market of 2018, you've already moonshotted. Even with a 50% pullback, you're still on the moon. I mean, think about it, really. A lot of people are like, worried about Bitcoin price. And it's like, if you believe in the fundamentals behind it, it makes no difference. I mean, Bitcoin's going to have implementation of Taproot. That's going to be really nice. And if you're worried about Bitcoin being, how can I put it, like Bitcoin being taken over by another network or something, like, something else being better than Bitcoin. If something replaces Bitcoin, I'm out of the game. I'll tell you that right now. I will lose hope for humanity and I will live off grid. polarized lenses. Here we go. Bitcoin is not going down below 30K. Yeah, and I agree with you. I think we hit the bottom at 30K. The last couple of times you saw Bitcoin under 30K, I hope you enjoyed it. We're not. Well, I think we're about ready to take off again. I believe in what Max Kaiser is saying. 150, 200K. It's not unreasonable. Considering that we got El Salvador, making it a legal currency. So I wonder how the tax implementation will be on that. Oh yeah. But yeah, that definitely will be interesting. Bitcoin being a foreign currency now. And Christine Lagarde of the IMF. IMF, stands for incompetent motherfuckers. Fuck yeah, man. Bitcoin for the win. But Christine Lagarde is going, oh my God, how are we going to be able to sanction them if they did something wrong? They can circumvent us now. A few years ago, they declared the U.S. dollar to being what backed up their national currency. Why was that? Because the dollar was strong. Now, dollar's mega weak. Mega weak. And so now you have countries that are looking into Bitcoin. And now we're also looking at Paraguay. And if you wanted to have residency in El Salvador, 3 Bitcoin. Paraguay is going to be making Bitcoin legal tender in their country too. You know how much it costs to be a citizen in Paraguay? 0.02. I'm sorry, 0.2 of a Bitcoin. And you can have your residency in Paraguay. And then you can have your dual citizenship. I'm not telling you what to do. It's just interesting. Because, taxation is theft, especially when labor shouldn't be taxed. Moving to Paraguay. And the taxation, the taxes on that are like next to nothing. They're not putting taxes in El Salvador and Paraguay on any crypto. It's currency. It's how it should be looked at. So now I'm wondering, it's just a thought process, exchange won't let it go below 30 because they will lose more. Fuck yeah. But it depends on how, if they're trying to help manipulate that market to get somebody out. Think about it. Are they trying to get Elon out of the market? Is there another big player in the market they're trying to get out of here? Because at the end of the day, fuck Elon. We don't need him. He needs us. He's just a rich, spoiled kid who's never made anything on his own. He helped with PayPal. He's not fucking the creator of PayPal. He didn't fucking make PayPal what it is today. When he left PayPal, they had to go back in there and fix all of his fucked up code. Because he's a mediocre fucking coder. This is public record. It's out there. Just got to Google it. Get the Googlies. Get up on the Firefox and search it. It's out there. And then Tesla. He didn't even start Tesla. He done fucking stole that shit. Weaseled his way in, and just like the Nazis, he fucking rewrote the Tesla history to make it look like he was the CEO founding member. He wasn't. He fucking got rid of one of the founding members and then rewrote the history to make it look like he'd been there the whole time. He's a fucking charlatan. That's why his stock, his Tesla is a fucking, as big of a joke as Dogecoin he loves. That's why whenever Elon was talking shit about it, I was like, oh, here we go. Fucking wolf, a wolf in sheep's clothing. And, it's like, so now he's probably going to love Ethereum. He's going to be like, oh, Ethereum's so nice. Proof of stake, it's green energy. It's better. He's going to be like, it's better than Bitcoin because it's proof of stake. Which, proof of stake, you're giving up fucking security to have centralization. So you're giving Vitalik even more control over the network. I don't know if that's a wise idea, but they're going to do it anyway. And they're going to dump on everyone. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm waiting for, Elon to do his big dump. I mean, since Bitcoin corrected, fucking, he's lost money now. He is in the fucking hole with Bitcoin. I wonder how the fucking the board members of Tesla are taking to his fucking bet on Bitcoin. I wonder how his investors are talking to him right now. Because he went from bashing it to, I love Bitcoin again. He's got to say something positive now because everybody thinks that he tanked the market. It's like, no. Bitcoin had a blow off top, got up to an all-time high. We 3x'd from the all-time high, 60K from the 20K all-time high. Come on. It was inevitable. If you're new here, if you haven't been watching the other channel that I'm on, which is DCA Adventure, you would have seen Jay the Weatherman forecasting the plummet, the pullback of Bitcoin, the correction. Because it's not a crash, it's just a correction. Yeah, the blowout, it went up too quick. I was saying it. Everybody was drinking the euphoria. Oh, it'll go higher. Higher. No. We're at an all-time fucking high. The market needs to fucking cool down to a more sustainable level. It's like, am I this master charter? No. I'll leave that to the pro like Jay the Weatherman. But my tracking of Bitcoin, it's not bad. It's not bad. I'm not going to sit there and trade with leverage. No. That's an extra risk. I don't recommend anybody to ever fucking trade, especially with fucking leverage. Because when you're trading with leverage, you're trading with debt. And that's the problem with the fucking stock market, is that the whole fucking stock market is leveraged up to its eyeballs in fucking debt. That's why they're so worried about the fucking, making sure that the stock market and all these companies do good. Because if we have a blow off top with the stock market, it's going to be bad for them. It will be a fucking reckoning that's been needing to happen since Nixon took us off the gold standard. The stock market has pretty much only gone up. So fucking stock market is in a 40-year bull market. When top blow off, Bitcoin's going to shoot to the fucking moon. Mark my words. You're going to see safe haven assets like gold, silver, and Bitcoin claim their rightful position as the unit of account for the world. We will, once the stock market crashes in the United States, The U.S. won't be the superpower it ever has been. It'll fade off. It'll be just like, the UK. UK was the superpower for years. Then they decided to go to war with people, print money. What have we been doing since the 80s? War. They tried to stop the war with Vietnam in the 70s. And we didn't have any real war until we got into the 80s. And from that point on, we've been printing money ever since. And gold and silver market's been so heavily manipulated by the banking system that it's kind of, I believe in gold and silver, but you almost got to wait for the banks to fucking implode on themselves, shit the bed. But I think they're going to try to kick the can even further down the road. I think they're going to activate the fucking Fed to basically just start buying everything like they do in Japan. Japan's got a zombie economy. Government owns almost everything. So, I mean, I think that's a grim future that we're looking at here. That whole concept of you'll own nothing and be happy. It's like, why work at that point? Plenty of war coming, yeah. Oh my God, yeah. That's some of the reasons why I'm making sure that, I got plenty of gold, silver, and Bitcoin, some Monero. Trying to get some personal protection before they make that illegal for you to own, even though it's constitutionally protected. But, we got all these people that are willing to give up their freedoms for, I don't want to get any copyright strikes or get banned or shadow banned or anything bullshit like that. But, with everything that's going on, I think there's too many people that are complacent enough to allow the government to basically take all your rights away. And it's really kind of funny that my dad fought for this country, and he's one of them that are willing to give up his rights. He thinks that the government knows best. I would like to know, in what reality has the government ever done anything good for anybody? Ever. And now you got Dr. Fauci that's sitting there and saying attacks against him or attacks on science. It's like, I was just talking about this with the wife last night. It's like an attack on him is attacking science. That's like sitting there and saying that fucking Reverend Jackson represents every black man on the fucking planet. That's a fucking joke in itself, It's like, who deemed him fucking king of a whole population of people? And the same thing with fucking Dr. Fauci. If he's representing all science, why are there so many scientists that are fucking pissed off at him and calling him a liar? Saying that this is bullshit. Whew. Oh, that sun is brutal. Oh my gosh. I am getting a good sweat. But yeah, it's going to be interesting this year. Seems like a lot of the states are opening back up and going business, game on. So hopefully, they let everybody go back to work and stuff, that we'll have a nice recovery. But the problem is, though, is that they've been giving people universal basic income, which I think is hilarious, because a lot of that turned into Bitcoin stimulus. Like, if you had taken that first $1,200 stimulus check from the government, put it into Bitcoin, you'd have over 10 grand right now, dude. I mean, that would have been a great investment, a great return on your money. Versus all the retards out there that was like, I'm going to go buy me a new big screen TV. I'm going to buy me the latest Xbox. Time to build me a new computer. It's like, did any of that shit make you money? It was, a lot of that stimulus was kind of like bullshit anyway. Because it was just more bailouts for the rich. So they handed a bunch of people, a bunch of businesses, large sums of money. Holy cow. And then they shut the plebs up. They're like, here's $1,200. And people were happy about it. Blew my mind. What were they doing? A few smart people paid their bills off, which was, that's a great use of the money. If you got bills, pay that shit off. The less you owe, the more free you are. The more you can sit there and tell the world to fuck off. That's why, since I lost my job last year, back in April, I haven't needed to work. Because as I got into crypto, I started understanding finances and economics, and I was like, step one, bills gone. So I owe nobody nothing. Paid all my bills. The only thing I pay on is my house. And my house is worth double what I owe. So it's not bad. Not bad at all. Whew. This is just like a long straight. Whew. I probably should have turned around a little sooner. It's warm out here. And I can't see the screen at all because the sun's all blaring on me and shit. Whew. It is warm out here for sure. But yeah, I mean, and then, it's like Janet Yellen sitting there basically wanting to attack Bitcoin. We'll see how that goes for her. Fucking Elizabeth Warren wants to have a war with Bitcoin too. But now you can't really stop it because it's a foreign currency. Because if you are saying that you can't accept foreign currency, it means you're being discriminatory towards a country. I now hold a national currency. Oh, you know what? I bet you because it's on my phone, it didn't give me an option to turn that on. This is the first. Turning on the stream today was more of a test to see if I could walk up and down this path and actually have good stream quality still. So I will figure that out next time and kind of go from there. But thank you, Emmanuel, for the gesture. You're FA. It's another thing I love about this community. All you guys are awesome, dude. Drink's kind of getting warm. Ugh. You need a garbage can out here. I got to figure out how to bring the chat up. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Hey. All right. Hey. I want that to stay on the screen. Yeah, I'm just using the camera off of my phone. I want to get a DJI Osmos. They're small, works with the phone. It's got a nice little gimbal system on it. Definitely want to get one. But the content package I want to get, I think it's like $700. It's like, ouch. Whew. Put that in my pocket because I don't want to litter. I'm not one of those guys. Oh. Walking for a little over an hour. I think this is the most that I've walked in a long time. It's been a minute since I put that kind of mileage down. And a lot of it had hills. At least I got more downhills now. Oh, and a little breeze. Ah. So I'm gonna have to time this out, maybe walk a half hour one way, then walk a half hour the other, back to the vehicle. Do this first thing in the morning. Try to hit this where it's not so hot. Ooh. So, you guys got any questions or comments? Now is a great time to ask. Oh, Camify is a streaming app? Oh, that's cool. You are looking for FPGAs to test. That kind of depends, okay? So, Black Miner, nice cheap one, like the F1 minis and stuff. Super cheap, but not very profitable. Squirrel fucked over all the people once again. Squirrel is now issuing refunds to everybody because they can't fucking fulfill any orders because Squirrel's a piece of shit fucking company. So fuck Squirrel, don't support their equipment. And it's kind of funny that fucking GPU hoarder fucking, quietly fucking steps off to the side, lets Squirrel Limbs have to deal with it. I think her name is Fiona. Makes her deal with the fucking nuclear fallout of GPU hoarders' bad fucking business practices. And what's funny this time is that GPU hoarders fucking sleazy ass can't fucking throw Christy Lee, oh god, a girl, under the bus on this one. Yeah. So, for anybody who doesn't know, a year and a half ago, I ordered a $3,500 fucking FPGA. It was supposed to be a new FPGA from Squirrel. It's not, they weren't using Xilinx anymore. They were going with an Intel chip, which I found very interesting. And they were going to be using HBM2 memory. So that fucker would have been fast enough to mine Ethereum. So I got in on the pre-order. Nowhere in there did it say that this was basically a scammy fucking GoFundMe. You know, give me your Bitcoin and I live the high life and I don't have to fucking work. And you motherfuckers that paid for everything don't get no product. So instead of having a fucking product for everybody, no, GPU fucking hoarder sleazy ass fucking sits there and, you know, I'm taking a break. Man, fuck you, dude. You got a fucking job. And your job is to fucking sit there and make sure that your customers get the product that you're supposed to be making. Not that I'm going to take a break. It's too much work to do this. I'm going to make somebody who makes way less more money than me take care of everything because I'm too good for that. And it's like, okay, now I understand why Good Guy Biker was like, fuck that motherfucker. I hate that piece of shit prick. I'm right there with you. I am not, it's like, what the way that he conducted everything was wrong on every level. It shows his inability and his naiveness to actually run a real company. And instead of, you know, cleaning up your mess and owning up to, hey, I fucked up, no, means that we need to go run and hide like a little kid. It's like I used to be able to fucking sit there and chit chat with him. All of a sudden, he's got me blocked. It's like, oh, thank you, fucking loser. But that's my opinion, of course, you know. And of course, you know, opinions are like assholes, you know. Just some assholes fart louder than others. Oop, hold on, guys. I gotta climb over this little fence here. Because no sign's gonna tell me what to do. I do what I want. I'm just walking. I ain't doing no harm. Whew. I'm wearing my 5-finger shoes and everything, and this pavement's fucking hot. Yeah, B&E in progress. Yeah, because all of us crypto people, we're all criminals and thugs over here. Only people doing illegal activities has Bitcoins. It's like, no, that's why people have Monero. And I'm almost back to my vehicle. Whew. This is a lot longer of a walk than I thought I was going to do. And if this is something that you guys enjoy, definitely smash that Lizzie like button, guys. Low plane. Now that plane's pretty low. There's a private airport by me. I think it's like a grass field that you can. They've got pilot training school and shit like that there for like your small little itty bitty planes. Nothing big. It looks like he's probably on approach to go land. Either that, I took off. I forget which way it is. No, he just took off. Yeah, because the little airport's behind me. I'm like, which way am I? Maybe I'll do more of these like pre-recorded, and I'll just like kind of edit it out for the times that I'm like not saying anything, just walking. I don't know. I have no clue. Man, I wish they would put like bathrooms along this nice walking path. That would be awesome. Have a little baño. Caffeine's kind of working its way through now. So, pavement's kind of broken up over here. A lot of stones. I'm wearing the wrong shoes for this. Just water the plants, bro. Water the plants. You're in nature, man. I mean, if I were to pee out here, I'd be helping to the drought. I mean, we're in a pretty bad drought. We can't buy enough rain out here. Each time it's supposed to rain, it like as it gets over here, it just like evaporates. I'm on the last little leg. I'm almost back to the car. I could take a shortcut. Get back up over there. I don't have to walk all the way that way. I think I will. Hopefully I didn't make a mistake walking this way. But if I get back to the parking lot, I got little bathrooms up over there. Hopefully they clean those things every so often. It is the park district. And although my buddy, a good friend of mine, is the head director of the park district, I know he's understaffed. One thing, hold on here. Where am I located? I am in Illinois. So I can keep up with all the scammers. Yeah. Yeah, I wish we could keep all the fucking database like that, but then all the scammer has to do really is just change his name, and you know, it's a new scam. Aha. All right. It's a little twiggy over here, but not too bad. And I could do these do these live for you, Tech Man. I don't mind. Whew. It gives me an excuse to go get some exercises. All right. Going back into the wooded section. A little reprieve from the sun. Oh. This has been a good sweat. Oh, yeah. But if I'm going to start doing these, I got to start picking out some topics and stuff so that I got good stuff to talk about. Makes me do some research. I will try to do what I can around the project that I'm working on that I can't talk about. I will soon. But until everything goes through, you just guys got to know that I'm doing big stuff in the background. So that's why I've not been doing too many videos. Depending on when I get done with everything today will depend on if I do another live stream tonight or if I just save it until tomorrow. Not sure if I'm going to do a walk tomorrow. It depends on how my feet feel. Because I did a big walk and I'm definitely wearing the wrong shoes. I've got my awesome 5-finger shoes. As much as I love those shoes, yeah, I can use something with a little more cushion, so my feet might be hurting a little bit tomorrow. I haven't done this kind of walking in a long time. Hour and a half of walking. Whew. I can use a cold shower right about now. So, like I was saying, like with my 3080 Ti that I should have in my possession here soon, definitely hit me up in Discord if there's any particular coin you'd like to see it hash. See if it's hash rate limited on it, because as we've been finding out, even the Founders Editions is hash rate limited, and I was trying to tell everybody that, and everybody's like, oh no, NVIDIA said they left it alone. It's like, no, they're leaving their previous ones alone. They're not going to come out with a new 3080 and hash rate limit it, but they're going to with the 3080 Ti. Because they look at the Founders Editions as being limited production anyway, so they're not making anymore. Yeah. NVIDIA with their fucking money grab. And then AMD, I have to give it up to them. They're they're at least trying to get product out to people. They're not going over the top. They're not giving shit tons of fucking SKUs and trying to segregate GPUs and miners, you know, gamers and miners. Oh, this is segregated. It's us against them. You against me. It's like, it's kind of bullshit. You know, this whole 2020 and 2021 is, you know, race wars, class wars, and now gamer wars. So stupid. So stupid. But, yep, I'm almost back to my vehicle now. I think I got one more turn and one last long stretch, and I'm out of here. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know I did. My feet might not enjoy it right now, but once I sit down for a little bit, I'm hoping my feet be fine. And then because I'm wearing the wrong shoes, I'm feeling, because I'm walking on pavement, and the shoes that I'm wearing are usually frisbee golfing, so it's more for walking around in the grass and non-dirt and stuff. So walking on the pavement, I could kind of feel it shocking into my back a little bit. You know, signs that I'm getting old, that's all. It's like I'm one of the old farts. One of those Gen Xers. Like right at the tail end of a Gen X. Almost, you know, millennial status. Almost. But not. One last 10. As soon as I get onto the other side of this swamp, I'm walking through the grass because my feet are hurting. Hey, there's a garbage can. I could throw away my trash. Hey. Oh, I'm like walking next to the side, to the walking path on the grass. Oh, this already feels better on my feet. You know what? I'm gonna cut through it like this. Oh, I'm gonna walk on the frisbee golf course a little bit. Makes my feet feel a little better. It's not so hard. I'm walking on grass isn't so hot, man. The fucking walking path, it's like a grayish black. That shit's hot. And then walking up over here, I'll have some like little shady spots too. So if you guys have any topics you'd like to see me do a deep dive into, certainly always put them in down below. I go through the comments and stuff. I try to respond to everybody. So I mean, don't be like shilly or spammy, you know. Be like, hey, blah 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 project, what do you think? Or, you know, and I'll give you an honest opinion. If it's a fucking shitcoin, I'm gonna call it a shitcoin. I mean, it's not Bitcoin, it is a shitcoin, but I like to see. I mean, my my requirements whenever I look at a protocol that I'm going to throw some hash power to. One, of course, if it's got legs and it can earn me more Bitcoin, I'm going to mine the fuck out of it. But overall, it's got to be definitely mineable. I mean, that's a gimme. I have to be able to mine it, right? I like to see a core wallet. No airdrop, no ICO, and absolutely no motherfucking pre-mine like that fucking scammy ass fucking shitcoin Chia. It's a fucking, call for what it is. It's no better than Burstcoin, Filecoin. I don't give a shit if it's got fucking smart contracts deployed on it. Who's using it? And whenever you've got an organization that does a 50% pre-mine, red flag. It's like if you're trying to be stocks, go fucking file with the SEC and become a stock and participate in the casino gulag of the stock market where CEOs only care about stock buybacks to pump their fucking bags. Where they're trying to sit there and hand out their Chia coin to investors. They're trying to get funding with it. Yeah, they pre-mined and now they're trying to get paid. It's like, I understand that. I've seen that before. It's not a new play. It's an old one, actually. So now you got to trust that that person's not going to sell the coin out and shit the market on you. No good. None at all. So, yeah, maybe I might touch more up on there in another video with my thoughts on fucking Chia shitcoin. Cause yeah, I've got their whole dev team fucking blocking me. Cause I fucking called them out on their fucking bullshit. And instead of having a logical conversation with me, it was easier to block me. You know, it's better to block those who are making a valid point, to silence them. But the problem is, it's fucking toxic Twitter, dude. You know, fucking somebody's bound to post your fucking post, and I'm gonna see it. And if I don't see the post directly, I'm gonna see the comments to it, and I'm gonna speak my mind, because that's what I do. I don't care if people on Twitter don't like me. I'm not on there to make friends. And I've said it on Twitter. I'll say it here. If you believe in X shitcoin, sell all your other crypto, including your fucking Bitcoin, and go all in on your fucking shitcoin. Have the fucking cojones to be committed to the project. I am with Bitcoin. I don't hold on to fucking shitcoins. It's Bitcoin, baby. I don't want anything else. It's like, yeah, I have a couple of other ones, but they're privacy coins. Monero. That's just private money. It's private internet money. So am I looking at it as the store of value like Bitcoin? Nope. I look at it as get it and buy something with it. It's a great use case for Monero, guys. Not that you need to hold on to it or in any way, shape, or form, but yeah. Well, I am back to my car, sitting there standing in the shade, as you can see. But I'm going to end it right here. I got a few things to take care of today. And like always, definitely smash the Lizzie like button down below. If you're new here and you'd like to get into the mining community, Discord links are down below. Definitely hop on in there. It's free to join. And I'll definitely see you all on the next one. Yo. Now I got to figure out how to turn this off. Here we go. Yes. So peace, guys.